Most people dream of becoming high performers. They want success, they want purpose, they want to live with energy and confidence. But if you look closely, most people still live like everyone else. They wake up reacting to the world instead of designing their day. They say yes to everything even when they want to say no. They drown their stress in endless scrolling, noise, and distraction. And the truth is, high performers aren't born different. They're not necessarily smarter, luckier, or more talented. They simply choose to think and act differently, especially when it's hard. 1. The shift from average to intentional. So, let's start with a question. Why would anyone want to build the mindset of a high performer? Because most people in this world are simply surviving. They move from one task to another, one day to the next, without ever asking what they're truly building. They say things like, "I'm too busy," but they're not busy creating, they're busy reacting. They chase dopamine, not discipline. They seek comfort, not growth. But high performers, they move differently. They wake up with intention. They live by design, not by default. They don't let life just happen. They build it. Their success is not an accident. It's a reflection of their mindset. 2. Radical ownership, becoming the CEO of your life. If you truly want to become a high performer, the first shift you need to make is radical ownership. No more excuses, no more blame, no more waiting for someone to save you. You are the CEO of your own life. Maybe your parents weren't supportive. Maybe your environment isn't ideal. Maybe you've been hurt, doubted, or underestimated. That's not your fault. But what happens next is your responsibility. You can't always choose the cards you're dealt, but you can choose how to play them. Every decision you make is a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. And when you take full ownership, your energy shifts. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I create from this?" That's when power returns to your hands. 3. The voice inside your head. Here's something most people overlook. Your inner voice is shaping your destiny every single day. That quiet whisper in your mind, it can either be your greatest enemy or your most loyal coach. Average performers speak to themselves like critics. They say things like, "I'm not ready, I can't do this, maybe later." High performers, on the other hand, use that same inner voice as a tool for strength. They talk to themselves like someone they deeply believe in. When challenges come, they don't say, "I can't." They say, "I'll figure it out." When fear shows up, they don't run. They say, "I'm strong enough to handle this." Your body listens to the words your mind speaks. The way you talk to yourself shapes how you show up. So from today, become your own hype coach. Encourage yourself. Speak powerfully, even when you don't feel powerful yet. You're not lying to yourself, you're leading yourself. 4. Systems over willpower. Here's a secret most people don't realize. High performers don't rely on motivation. They build systems that make action automatic. Willpower fades. Discipline can feel heavy. But a system works even when you don't feel like it. Start simple. Build a morning routine that primes your focus and mindset. It doesn't have to be long. 10 minutes of clarity, gratitude, or movement is enough. Plan your week like your life depends on it, because it does. Don't just drift through days hoping things will fall into place. And stop creating endless to-do lists that make you busy but not productive. Instead, choose 2 or 3 high-value tasks each day, the ones that actually move your life forward. Then commit. No negotiation, no excuses. Remember, Average people chase motivation. High performers design structure. 5. Living at the edge. High performers are not fearless. They just understand fear differently. Every time you reach the edge of your comfort zone, your mind will whisper, "Turn back." That feeling of discomfort isn't danger, it's growth. Most people step back when things feel hard. High performers lean in. That edge, that place where your heart races and doubt creeps in, that's the exact space where your old self ends and your new self begins. The next time you feel afraid, remind yourself, "I'm not in danger. I'm just growing." Lean into the edge, don't run from it. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act while you feel it. 6. The art of self-inquiry. Here's something very few people ever practice: self-inquiry. Most people go through life unaware of their patterns. We think we're making choices, but really, we're repeating thoughts we've had thousands of times before. Science says we have about 60,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of them are the same as yesterday. That's not freedom, that's a mental loop. To become a high performer, you have to break that loop. You have to learn yourself. Set aside 5 minutes a day to reflect. Where am I playing small? What am I avoiding? What would the next level of me do right now? Awareness creates change. The moment you shine a light on your own patterns, you can finally reprogram them. 7. From busy to powerful. Being a high performer is not about doing more. It's about doing less, but doing it with intention. Most people fill their days with noise. They're busy, but not effective. They chase urgency instead of purpose. High performers know that focus is a superpower. They protect their time. They guard their attention. They move with calm urgency, never rushed, but always on mission. Ask yourself daily, what are the few things that actually matter? And then do them like your future depends on it. 8. Lead yourself. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to tell you you're ready. You are ready. No mentor, no boss, no partner can lead your life for you. Leadership begins within. Move like someone who expects to win. Carry yourself like a person who takes action, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Every time you follow through on your own word, you build self-trust. And when you trust yourself, you stop comparing, you stop hesitating, and you start creating. That's the foundation of a high performer mindset. 9. The inner transformation. When you change the way you think, you don't just change your results. You change your experience of life. Your body feels lighter. Your conversations deepen. You attract people who are on your wavelength. Success becomes a byproduct of who you are, not what you chase. You move with purpose. You start to see challenges as invitations, not obstacles. And you stop asking life to be easier. You ask yourself to become stronger.